Let's talk about it. 2025, we are canceling all buy now, pay later services. With that being said, let's get into the clips.
We have got to stop using Klarna, Afterpay, and Affirm for every purchase we make. Since when did that become so normalized? I literally just Klarna'd something that was $80. And I'm sorry, but if I don't have $80 to pay up in full, maybe I just don't need it. It's not an essential. I just feel like using those type of services are so normalized, especially if you're in your early 20s. And if it's not for a necessity, I'm sorry, but it's not normal. So for 2025, I want to pay off all of my debt I have when it comes to those, because yes, you accumulate this huge number and then you're like, oh my gosh, what happened?
I'm in 100% agreement with her. Those services are the devil, and you need to stay far, far away from them. But let me know in the comments below, have you ever used Klarna, Afterpay, Affirm? I'm sure some others out there that I'm missing. Let me know in the comments below, have you used any of those services, and how has your experience been?
I'm never going to burn my bridges with Klarna, Affirm, and Afterpay. I'm going to pay them before my car note, my light bill, my water bill, rent, any other bill can wait. But those, we are forever besties. Okay? I'm never burning that.
Videos like this make me reconsider being a landlord or ever wanting to be a landlord when you have people who said they rather pay afterpay services before they would pay their rent. She rather burn the landlord than affirm Klarna or Afterpay, probably for some stuff that she's going to wear one or two times or whatever else she purchased and never use it again.
And nothing is wrong with them as long as you use them responsibly. But the problem is a lot of people overindulge and are overly compulsive when it comes to using buy now, pay later apps. For example, you start with a firm and your first payments is $26.18, but then you keep buying and then you get another $26 on top of the first $26. And then you run it up to $100+ every 2 weeks or every month. And then you overspend on what I start with, Affirm, and then you go over to Afterpay and you do the same thing. So you run it up, now you paying $100+ a month on that, and then you go to Klarna and you do the same thing. So now you got 200-300+ of additional expenses on top of everything that you was already paying that you already didn't have enough money for or was real tight living paycheck to paycheck. So now you just created an additional $300 worth of expenses. And it's all on stuff that you don't necessarily have to have. It's on stuff that you want, that you think that you're getting for a cheap price initially, but then you keep doing it and it keeps adding up, and that's where the problem becomes. And that's where it becomes a problem. That's what I meant to say.
He's exactly right. Again, it's a snowball effect. You start off small. Oh, it's just $26. It's just $30 every 2 weeks. That's nothing. And then a few days pass by and you find something else, something else, something else. And then like you said, you go from one afterpay services to the next, to the next, to the next. And next thing you know, you paying car note money every month for a bunch of stuff that you never needed in the first place.
Is increasing, but our paycheck.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
But that don't mean you should stop having to travel. Friend, is this you? You got more trips planned than you got money? Go ahead and get your laptop. I'm gonna show you how to book this vacation using Klarna. While you're going to get your laptop, let me remind you that
Yo, people really out here booking vacations on Klarna. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me know in the comments below, have you ever booked a trip on Klarna? Let me know in the comments below.
I'm not affiliated with Klarna and I am not a financial advisor, but I'm going to show you the steps I take when I don't have all the money up front. Step number
I like how she gave a disclaimer that she's not a financial advisor.
1, sign up for a Klarna account. The Klarna account is free. Step 2, install the Klarna Chrome extension. We're going to go to VRBO. We're going to choose our room. We're going to check out. At the checkout screen, Klarna is not a payment option, but that's okay. At this point, you should have a Klarna pop-up that says, hey, see if this item qualifies to be paid for by Klarna. Click pay, enter the total amount with taxes and fees. So based on the amount you entered, you can pay this bi-weekly or you can pay this over 6 months. If you choose bi-weekly, there will be a $2 service charge. This is not for you if you don't have the money at all. This is for you if you just don't have the money in full. I hope that makes sense. You've chosen bi-weekly. Once you do that, Klarna will calculate the total with the service fee and it'll give you the down payment. And then these are the next 3 payments that you'll have to pay bi-weekly, and they'll give you a starting date. You'll then click agree and then create a one-time card. Easy peasy, right? So it creates a one-time card. It gives you the card number, just like a credit card. You take that information and then you pay your hotel stay, whatever. Let me know what questions you have. I hope this helps.
One thing about my people, we gonna find a way to hack something, that's for sure. But the thing that's very dangerous about this is people are going to do this and they barely have any money. Again, you shouldn't be traveling in the first place if you are broke. The last thing you need to be doing if you are broke is going on a vacation. I don't care how stressed out you are, how bad you think you need some time off. If you are broke, you need to be clocked in at someone's job somewhere, not trying to use Klarna to break down a vacation over 6 months or 2 weeks. That's the last thing you need to be doing.
Another talk again, because at this point, y'all are really pissing me off. If you're going to use Afterpay or Klarna in store, you cannot have a Cash App card, no Chime, no Cash Points card. It has to be an actual Visa card from a real banking establishment. And that's no shade to nobody. I'm just telling y'all what you need to do so that when you go to these stores, you're not holding up the line getting embarrassed because your card won't go through. All right, so school starts Tuesday here in North Carolina. So of course the store is busy as I don't know what. I'm sitting there trying to explain to this lady why her card keeps declining, and I'm trying to tell her like, hey, it keeps declining because you're trying to use a Chime card. And she was not trying to hear it, y'all. She was just like, no, that's not why I got money, da da da. And it's like, it's not the fact that you don't have no money, it's the fact that Klarna or Afterpay don't take those. So that's why it keeps declining. Like, I've been doing this for a little minute, so I'm not gonna sit here and tell you no lie, but I'm telling you that's why your card is declining. Child, she was just getting so mad. She was getting so mad at me. I'm like, what did I do? I'm just trying to tell you what it is. I'm not trying to
Speaking of things that we need to leave in 2025, Chime is one of them as well.
sit here and say that you don't have no money. Like, I was really trying to work with her, but after a while I just threw my hands up. I was like, you know what, if you want to keep sitting there and let your card decline, then go ahead. So hey, I'm just a messenger, but if you want to keep on using Klarna or Afterpay in store, that's what you need to do to not have your card be declined. Like, it needs to be an actual banking card, Visa, Bank of America, state employees. Get where I'm going? Okay. So if you have a friend or a family member who keeps on taking you to the store and their card keep declining and it's embarrassing you, then share this video with them. Okay.
Again, let me know in the comments below. Is Chime, is that the modern equivalent of the Rush card? Remember back in the day, Russell Simmons had the Rush joint? Is Chime the new Russell Simmons Rush card? Let me know in the comments below.
Let's talk about it. Because, baby, when I was 18, 19 years old, I was collecting credit cards like I was Thanos, for real. I had a Chase card with a credit limit of 10,600. How? I don't know, but I had it at 19 years old. We was getting school refunds, we had high credit card limits, and we had buy now, pay later. I knew the concept of debt, but when you have it all there and available to you, that is a dark rabbit hole that I done went down. Now I'm sitting here at almost 27 years old paying for the mistakes that I made when I was 18 and 19 years old because I was just charges, Afterpay, paying for it, pay once a month. I was tearing it up. And
She said she was in her fab. Just throw it in the bag. Uh-huh. Just throw it in the bag. Oh, damn, I thought I pressed
Now
play.
I'm paying for it. I wish I would have never got a credit card. I wish I could just restart because I literally touched so much money between grants with school, student loans, credit card debt, money for my job, money that was given to me, all of that stuff. And I still did buy now pay later. And never will I ever do that again.
Again, just stay far away from buy now, pay later. Because unless this is a situation where it's some type of necessity that you need, which in most cases, if we're being honest, it's not. It's something that we want. It's not something that we need. And it's usually an impulsive purchase, probably made late at night just from scrolling. Stay away from these buy now, pay later.
And me personally, I don't give a damn how much money I got. Put that shit on Klarna, bitch. Afterpay, Zezzle. Put it on all that shit. I don't give a damn. I'm not paying this shit up front. You mean I could break down a $2 payment? Bitch, we gonna put a quarter here, a dollar here, 75 cents here. That's how we gonna do it. Put that shit on Klarna.
Ooh, we listen, but we don't judge. We listen, but we don't judge.
Use Affirm, Afterpay, or Klarna. These companies will basically let you break up a big purchase into 4 different payments, and they say that using these services does not affect your credit score, but that is not true. Anytime you use one of these sites, you have to enter your social security number, and that counts as a soft inquiry on your credit score. And the soft inquiry can stay on your account for upwards of a year, and it can affect your credit score by 20, even 30 points. And worst of all, if anything happens and you're unable to make that payment exactly when they want, they will devastate your credit score. Recently, I was helping somebody out with their credit score, and I looked in their account and I noticed they used Affirm dozens of times. And their credit score was bad enough having 13 soft inquiries, it got 10 times worse when they missed a payment. This person I was helping out say that they had to get a new card and they forgot to put it on their Affirm account, so they ended up missing the payments for everything they owed money on. And their credit score went from 680 to 425. And if you get into that situation, there is no going back. Once you miss a payment, you miss a payment. It will reflect on your credit score for 7 years. If you can't pay for something outright, then just don't buy it. Splitting it into 4 payments is not doing anything for you, it is just making it harder.
Facts. And that story about her switching credit, or he or she switching credit cards, and nothing got debited out of the account sounds real suspect. I mean, you telling me you just didn't realize you had all this extra money in your account and it didn't process that, oh, the reason why I have all this extra money in my account was because nothing's being taken out because I switched over to a new card. I don't know about that one.
You one of them people that you ballin' and you always got it, that's good, but this ain't for you, so keep scrolling. I want to talk to them people who done fell on some hard times, who done been a part of the struggle, who got a testimony that when you get it, it's a blessing. This is for you. Baby, if I don't thank God for nothing else outside of himself, my family, kids, my health, I thank him for Afterpay, Klarna, Zip, Shop4, whatever.
Nasty, nasty work that we thanking God for buy now, pay later services.
Whatever you want to call it. Because, baby, that thing got me through some time. Baby, that thing got me through back to school. That thing got me through birthdays. That thing got me through Christmas. That thing got me on some bills. That thing helped me out. Hey, can I get an amen for them people who can testify that Afterpay and Klarna and Zip then got you through some situations? Because if you don't know, baby, when you down on your luck and you looking at your refrigerator and them kids hungry and you looking at your bank account and the math ain't mathing, don't you know that you can Afterpay a Walmart gift card? Did you know that if you got Klarna and your available balance is enough, you can go through their app and pay a bill? See there? Y'all be trying to act all bougie like y'all too good. Baby, I'm an Afterpay queen, Klarna queen. Baby, I know these things. I use these things, and I'm grateful for these things. Baby, y'all can act all bougie and too good at shoot too if you want to, but baby, I'm going to utilize my pay info.
She said she an Afterpay junkie. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Have you used these buy now, pay later services? If so, let me know your outcomes. Let me know your results. I look forward to hearing from you in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.